Well, I trust you had a good weekend this Monday. We're going to look at this week better than, some better thans in the Bible. So I trust it'll be an interesting and intriguing study as you join me this week. We're going to start off with Proverbs and chapter number 3. We're going to look at wisdom. Wisdom better than. Uh, as we'll look at today, Proverbs in chapter number 3, verse 14 says, "For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold." So if we look at, of course, merchandise would be the profit from, the benefit from, that's, of course, merchandise selling and so on. So wisdom, if you look at Proverbs, Solomon spends a great deal of time and talking about wisdom, even giving wisdom a personality, if we could look at it that way, which will, which you can see through the book of Proverbs. So Solomon is saying, the Lord writing, using Solomon, the merchandise of wisdom, the profit of wisdom is better than the merchandise of silver. It has more benefit, prosperity, or more pleasant, and so on, whatever words you want to use with better than. So the merchandise of wisdom is better than that of silver. The gain, that which is the profit, the fruit, the increase, the revenue of wisdom than of gold. Gold and silver, of course, is tangible, and I realize even in that day, as Solomon was writing, gold was important, silver is important. They relate to money in our day. It is necessary in our day for what we do. But Solomon writing says wisdom, the benefit, the profit, the increase, the revenue gained from wisdom is better than that of gold and silver, of course, which can tarnish and rust away. Let's look at another one in chapter number 8 and verse 11. "For wisdom is better than rubies." And how many people wouldn't like a few nice rubies and so on? My wife is a jewelry buff. She enjoys jewelry, and she knows her stones and so on, and settings and all that. Solomon's saying wisdom is better than having rubies. Rubies, again, is that tangible thing, but it also passes away. Wisdom, the application of learning and knowledge, as we find true wisdom by the scriptures, is not something that can be purchased or traded with as a commodity. So wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it. Wisdom should be the highest thing. Wisdom should be more desired than gold, than silver. So wisdom is better than, as we found so far, the merchandise of silver, the gain, the um, profit from gold, and fine gold, something that's really purified, and we find it's better than rubies. Now, wisdom continues on speaking in chapter 8, still of Proverbs, pardon me, in verse 19 says, "My fruit is better than gold." So, the fruit of it, or the reward of it, the harvest, if we could say, my fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. Obviously, revenue would be income or increase or gain. So wisdom is saying, though it may be that gold and silver is necessary and rubies and so on are enjoyable, the betterment here is that wisdom far exceeds that in benefit to us. Wisdom is a long-term benefit. Gold and silver may be short-term benefits. And gold and silver and rubies can be taken, stolen, tarnished, fades away, but not wisdom. And as we think of biblical wisdom. So for today, our first better than is wisdom better than gold, silver, rubies, those precious things that can be counted as really precious or rare. But wisdom is far better than those, is what Solomon wrote. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.